Ha! Hey everyone, Hassan here. Welcome to the world of Ha. Today I got another Power Rangers Super Megaforce review for you today, kind of going a little bit back in time, kind of pushing away the Dino Charge stuff for a bit to catch up with some Super Megaforce stuff. So this is the Deluxe Legendary Morpher and 20 Ranger Keys, a Toys R Us exclusive set. I actually picked this up on Black Friday, I think, so I've had this sitting around for quite a while, just never got around to reviewing it. But here it is. So this is the exact same Legendary Morpher that was released separately. So if you already have it, then you already have it. But the difference is the original set came with 2 keys, the Mighty Morphin Red Ranger and the Super Megaforce Red Ranger. This set comes with 20 keys, including you got 3 exclusive keys right there. So, excuse me, that's a lot of keys. So, pretty cool. We'll definitely open it up and take a look. But so here's nice open packaging here. Just to kind of give you an idea, these are the keys that it comes with. So these are the 20 keys, and you can get all of these keys separately through different toys, Ranger key packs, however it is. Some of these I don't have yet, but they are out, so I will be getting them, like the Pink Ranger keys and stuff. So they will be released separately in Ranger key packs and everything. So these are the ones here. But the 3 exclusive ones are the In Space Silver Ranger, the Time Force Quantum Ranger, and the Dino Thunder Yellow Ranger. So if you want these keys, you gotta rebuy the Legendary Morpher and get this set. Unless you never got the Legendary Morpher to begin with, in which case, yay, then you can actually save yourself a purchase. So here it is. Not much more to really show except for the back. I'll kind of just show you this real quick. So again, these are all the keys, so we'll kind of take a look at all of them there. Alright, so without further ado, let's get this open and take a look. Alright, so I got all the Ranger keys out of the package, and here they are. Looks pretty cool, actually. I'm actually pretty happy with this set overall for a couple of reasons. One, you get a whole variety of colors of Rangers, and you can definitely see that. You got your pink, your blue, 2 different shades of blue for that matter, green, yellow, red, silver. I mean, you got all these different colors. You don't have a black Ranger, though. That's the only one that seems to be missing, or a white Ranger. There weren't too many of those, but yeah, but for the most part, you got a whole range of colors, which is definitely pretty sweet, and I'm definitely happy with that. And so the cool thing is obviously you got the exclusives there as well. But the other thing, I don't know if anybody noticed this, but you actually have a Ranger key from every season represented, which is awesome. So that if anybody buys this set, they can get all of the season sounds in the Morpher right away because you actually have them all the Ranger keys right here. So representing the seasons, I put the exclusive keys up front so that it's not completely in order, but you got Mighty Morphin, the Alien, Zeo, Turbo, In Space, Lost Galaxy, Lightspeed Rescue, Time Force, Wild Force, Ninja Storm, Dino Thunder, SPD, Mystic Force, Operation Overdrive, Jungle Fury, RPM. We got Samurai. I guess there's not really a Super Samurai specifically. Robo Knight representing Megaforce, and you got your 2 Super Megaforce keys on the back there. So yeah, I mean, you got all these seasons represented here, and that is pretty awesome. So I'm definitely happy about that. So what I'm going to do is I'll show you guys these keys up close. I'm going to focus more on the exclusives, but I'll quickly kind of go through them in season order. Then I'll go through all the sounds that they make in the Morpher. And then I'm going to focus on specifically the exclusive keys for the scanner app, because the other keys, I've done the scanner app stuff before, or I will in a future video, so I'm going to focus on the exclusives for the scanner app. But real quick, just to show you guys these keys up close, here's the Mighty Morphin Red Ranger. And there's the code there. Some of these might not be completely focused. It's going to take a second to focus. There we go. So there's the Mighty Morphin Red Ranger. We got the Alien Ranger right here, blue. I love this like light blue color. Definitely looks pretty cool. There's the code right there, if anybody needs that. Yeah, great looking key for sure. We got Zeo. I don't think I have Zeo Pink yet, but I think Zeo Pink is going to be released in a a separate key pack, which might already be out. I know I'm behind on the key pack releases, and I have a bunch of the key packs. I just haven't opened up some of the newer ones, so more key pack reviews to come. But there's the QR code there. We have Turbo. Pink Turbo Ranger. Alright. Then we got our first exclusive Ranger key. We got Zane, the In-Space Silver Ranger. I love the silver that they use on the Ranger keys because it definitely really like shines for sure. The In-Space Ranger keys are kind of plain looking, you know, I mean it's just like the line there and everything, but you know, regardless, I think it still does look pretty cool. There's the code there. Yeah, definitely still pretty cool looking key. Alright, here's Lost Galaxy, Green Ranger. Alright. Lightspeed Rescue, the Blue Ranger. Again, definitely pretty cool that they released, in this pack at least, a Ranger from every season. Whoops, I guess Time Force would be next. So we'll do the Quantum Ranger, the exclusive Ranger key right here. Looks pretty cool. You know, you can definitely kind of see like the jagged line underneath the visor. And right there with that design. So definitely, definitely looks pretty neat. There's the code for the Quantum Ranger. Alright. So if you don't have the Legendary Morpher, I absolutely recommend this set because you're going to get all these different season sounds that you can get right away with the Morpher, and that's already pretty awesome. I don't know what that is. So there's Wild Force. So I definitely recommend getting this set. Ninja Storm. Now if you already have the Legendary Morpher, collectors are going to have to get it for the exclusive keys, of course. So you can't really miss out on the set because of the exclusives. But, you know, if you also are missing some of these other keys, like some of these other ones, like Robo Knight, the Silver Ranger, some of them you have to buy specific toys to get the keys, and that can also be a little harder to track down. There's Dino Thunder Yellow, one of the other exclusives. So if you don't want to track down a bunch of the individual keys, then this might also be an easier way of getting the set. Now, when the set released, it was about $80, I think, which was definitely pretty pricey. Excuse me. Black Friday, they had it for about $40, half price, or 30, 40, something like that. Was it 30, 40, something? It was half price, basically. And it was a bit more reasonable. And so nowadays, I don't know what price they're selling it for. That might vary, so do keep that in mind. So that might kind of, you know, just make your decision as far as which set to go with. But if you're looking for a good start, you know, if you're you know, parent trying to buy a Ranger keys for the kid, they just have been watching Super Megaforce on Netflix now because the whole season's on there and everything, and they want the Ranger keys, this is a great set to start out with. I highly recommend it if you're starting out for Super Megaforce. Definitely a great, great set. Just because you have a Ranger from every season represented here. Mystic Force. And I'm glad they didn't just do like all Red Rangers or something, you know? That, I think that would have... I guess there's some sort of appeal in that as well, but at the same time, I like that they kind of made it a little more varied. Would have been nice for them to actually fill in some of the other Ranger keys that we're ever not going to get, like have more exclusives than just those three, because there's a couple of Rangers that we're never really going to get. So this would have been the perfect opportunity for them to do that. So that's one thing that I do wish they did. You know, if there's certain Rangers that we never did get Ranger keys of, focus on those. And unfortunately, they didn't do that. But, you know, at least it's something. Jungle Fury. I love the variety in the Ranger keys, too. I mean, this just kind of really does show you the variety in the Ranger designs. You don't really fully get to appreciate it until you see all these different kinds of designs together. It really makes them all stand out and show you just how unique each season is. Here's RPM. I hope the yellow keys are going to be readable. I think there's some other white dots. I can't tell. I don't know if the yellow will make it harder for the scanner to pick it up, but I'm doing my best. So if it doesn't, I apologize. Can't really do much about that. Here's Samurai. Like, this would have been a great opportunity to give us a Lauren key, you know, the female Samurai Red Ranger, but unfortunately that never happened. Yeah, Megaforce, Robo Knights. This is a great key. And I'm glad there's another opportunity to get this, because I forget, this came with one of the Silver Ranger toys, I think. Was it the Morpher or the Spear? One of the two. Probably the Spear. And if that was hard to find for you, then this set is another great alternative to get the key. Definitely really cool. I love the head sculpt and everything. Definitely looks great. And of course your traditional Super Megaforce keys. I'm not going to spend too much time on those because you've probably seen them a million times. But there's your Super Megaforce Red Ranger and your Super Megaforce Silver Ranger right here, which also looks great. And also is a bit harder to find. I think there's a Ranger key pack that has it now, but I don't believe it's the original one. I think it's like, there's something different about it. It's transparent or something. I can't remember. I'll have to look back at the new Ranger key packs that I haven't opened yet and see what the difference is. But regardless, here it is right here. So now let's kind of go through the different sounds that it makes in the Morpher. So Legendary Morpher, again, is the exact same thing as if you bought it before. So there's not any new sounds or anything like that. It's the same thing. So I'm going to kind of go through each of the seasons. So I'll just grab Mighty Morphin here. Let's see if I'm going to have to flip up the hands, I guess, for each of these. And remember, each one of them also does the communicator sound the second time. So there's that. Alright. I'll just move them to the side there. Here's Zeo. New Ranger keys are usually like a little hard to put in the Morpher at first. Whoops, I guess I skipped over the Alien Ranger key. But this one I believe only says Mighty Morphin as well. That sound effect is the same, so I'm just going to skip over that. Alright, we got Turbo. I'm knocking them over now. Yeah, okay. In space, so here's the exclusive Silver Ranger key right here, in space. Alright. We have the green Lost Galaxy Ranger. Lightspeed Rescue is next.
Lightspeed Rescue.
Okay. Here's our exclusive Time Force Quantum Ranger. Would have been cool to have the specific Ranger sounds, but oh well.
Time Force.
Okay. Here's our Wild Force Ranger.
Wild Force.
Now these are not all of the sounds that the Morpher says, because if you don't know, there are actually other sounds like exclusive or Power Morphicon, like there are other sounds that it makes, but these are all the season sounds.
Dino Thunder.
So there's our Dino Thunder Yellow Ranger exclusive key right there. I'm not really going in order, apparently. I keep skipping over seasons. Here's Ninja Storm. My bad. Ninja Storm! Alright, here's SPD. Okay. We got Mystic Force.
Mystic Force.
Operation Overdrive.
Operation Overdrive.
Here comes the Power Rangers, Jungle Fury.
Jungle Fury.
Okay, got RPM. Like fast mode. Let's see how fast I can get all these.
RPM.
RPM. There's Samurai. I don't believe there's a Super Samurai sound, so I guess they just kind of skipped that season. Megaforce.
Megaforce.
And we got Super Megaforce. And when you do Megaforce followed by Super Megaforce, it actually plays the theme song. So I think I'll just play a teeny bit of it just to show you.
Super Megaforce. Red.
So there you go, plays the theme song. So basically, any Megaforce key followed by any Super Megaforce key plays the theme song. And Super Megaforce, remember, it has the actual Ranger color's name. And when you do it again...
Super Megaforce. Red.
Oops, I'm supposed to say the other thing.
Summon Skyship.
So it's a Summon Skyship. And then we have the Super Megaforce Silver Ranger.
Super Megaforce. Silver.
And I don't think he says anything else.
Super Megaforce. Silver.
Yeah, so he's the one that actually just says Super Megaforce Silver. So there's that, folks. So those are all the sounds that the Legendary Morpher will make as far as the season names go. Now, with the 3 exclusive Ranger keys that we have here, there is a Ranger Key Scanner app, so I'm going to go pull that up on here. It's been a while since I used it, so let's hope that it actually still works. So Ranger Key mode, and then we are going to scan Ranger Key. So let's start with the InSpace Silver Ranger Key. So let's scan this here. Alright, so we're morphing into the Silver Ranger.
It's morphin' time!
In space. Silver.
Alright, so there you go. If I had actually taken a picture of myself recently, it would have had my picture morph into myself. And then you play that little mini game, but I don't really care much for that mini game, so I just skip that over there. Alright, let's see. So here is the Quantum Ranger now.
It's morphin' time!
Time Force.
Alright, just as Time Force. And then, last but not least, we have our Dino Thunder Yellow Ranger Key, which you would have thought would have been in the Dino Thunder Key pack, but they decided to take Tommy's Ranger Key instead. So, but I'm glad we did get Kira's Ranger Key.
It's morphin' time!
Final
right, Dino Thunder. And of course with these, I'm going to mute that sound there, you can go to your key collection and see all the keys that you've scanned in as well, which is definitely pretty cool. So for example, here's Dino Thunder Yellow, and I can click on it and see the image right there. So yeah, definitely, you know, pretty cool to still get more Ranger keys. I'm glad that they're still releasing them, because the more Rangers the better. I like to always have, you know, more complete collections, I guess you could say. So that's that, folks. These are the exclusive Ranger keys that you get in the sets, and I kind of went over some of my reasons already, but just to recap, if you already have the Legendary Morpher, if you're a collector, you're going to have to get the set for these 3, you know, exclusive keys right here. If you're having a trouble finding like certain toys to get certain Ranger keys, like the Silver Ranger's Morpher or Spear to get the Silver Ranger Robo Knight keys, then this set also comes with those, so that might be kind of nice. You know, so it kind of depends. But if you don't have the Legendary Morpher and you're looking to get started, this is absolutely the best way to get started. Because you get, you know, exclusive Ranger keys here, but you get Ranger keys from every season, so that is definitely a great way to get started. So for that reason, I would recommend it. So that's that, folks. Hope you guys enjoyed this review. Thank you so much for watching my review of the Legendary Morpher and 20 Ranger keys. Check out theworldofha.com, the new website I started. I post all my YouTube videos there, as well as I have pages that have links to all of my Power Rangers reviews all in one. So I definitely try and compile it all there. I have a new Facebook page, The World of Ha. So go like that, please, and share this video on there as well. I'll also be giving away these wristbands soon, so stay tuned for that. Also coming up soon, more Ranger key reviews. So if you want to see these Ranger key packs here, got some new Mighty Morphin key packs, new Super Megaforce key pack, and even more than this, I have even more Ranger key reviews coming as well. So if you want to see these reviews, then please subscribe, share the video. I appreciate all the support. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys later.